Hello and welcome to the Musical Instrument Investigator. Today we're on the website Piano Auctions Ltd based in the UK. We're going to have a look at their latest auction, which is unsurprisingly pianos and keyboard instruments. So this auction, I think it's pretty much the largest auction, or one of the only auctions specialising in pianos and keyboard instruments in the world. They have quite a few sales each year actually, so they are pretty busy. Looks like there's about 130 or so lots in this auction. We're just going to take a really brief overview and see if there's anything interesting going on. This particular auction is finishing on the 13th of June. It's the 10th today, so a few days left to go. Once again, this is a UK based auction, so bear that in mind if you're looking at getting anything shipped outside of the UK. I would say probably unlikely with a massive piano, but you never know. But bear that in mind: import, export, shipping fees, CITES restrictions, you know, the ivory keys, etc, etc. So yeah, let's just crack on and just see what's around. I think it's going to be a fairly short video. Just to say, if you do enjoy these videos, please consider subscribing or like or comment, because it really does help quite a lot and it'd be much appreciated. Okay, so yeah, buyer's premium 24%, as you can see here. So whatever the final hammer price is, you pay 24% of that on top as your fee. Pretty standard. So yeah, let's see what we've got here. Velmar upright, Kawai grand there, Bechstein grand, Kemble upright, Steinway here from 1892. Let's have a look here. 5 to 7. It's got an ivory registration number there. 5 to 7,000 on this. You always get a good amount of photos and some good information from Piano Auctions. They are the experts, so it gives you information on the casework, the frames, hammer action, keys and keyboard, etc. So they do know what they're talking about. We've got a Weber grand here, Boston upright, Steinway upright. Lots of adverts for some reason in between that they do nowadays. Bosendorfer grand there, another Steinway grand there from 1898, Yamaha upright, Zimmermann grand, Steinway upright there from 1969, Kawai grand, Hoffman upright, Steinway grand from 1930, Essex grand, Schimmel grand there, Bohemia upright, another Steinway grand here. Let's have a look at this one. 20 to 25,000 on this one. Slightly interesting case on this. Let's read a bit about this. 5 foot 10 inch model O grand piano in rosewood case on square tapered legs together with stool and cover. Casework in very good order. All excellent on the frame, pin, strings and soundboard. Hammer and action. The action is likewise very good. The hammers could perhaps do with a shaping, but the piano still plays nicely. Keys and keyboards is plastic and looks in very good order. Okay, well, you don't need to worry about ivory keys then, so that's good. This is a very distinctive instrument. It will give many years of good service, which is what I was saying. This case is kind of unusual, quite noticeably different to a lot of the other Steinway cases. So yeah, it could be a nice enough piano there for someone. Yamaha grand there, Yamaha upright, Bluthner grand, Kawai upright, another Steinway grand there, Yamaha upright, Weber grand. Okay, so it looks like a double manual harpsichord or something of this kind. Yep, by Robert Goebel, 6 foot double manual harpsichord in a walnut case. So 1970, so it's a contemporary one, 1200 to 1800. I mean, pretty good deal if it goes for something around that to get a harpsichord. So casework, case is in lovely condition. Pins, strings and soundboard also excellent. Hammers in action. Obviously the action in a harpsichord cannot be compared to a piano action, and in this particular case, surprisingly, most of the notes seem to be working, although there are one or two that will need attention. Keys and keyboards ebony and in good condition. Well, there you go, not ivory again, so that's quite handy. Quite a nice looking instrument that. I quite like the keys, so yeah, need a lot of adjustment, I think, harpsichords, so bear that in mind. We've got a withdrawn lot, an interesting bright white Bluthner from 1914. That's a curious one. Bluthner grand. Okay, let's see what else we've got here. Another Steinway grand, more a modern one here from 2007. What modern number is this? 5 foot 7 inch New York model M. Excellent condition. Excellent. Hammers in action, good. Plastic keys, also handy. A very tidy New York Steinway. There you go, 14 to 18,000. Good, good. Another Yamaha upright. This looks like looks like a, is this a clavichord maybe? Let's see. Yes, a clavichord in mahogany case on turned reeded supports. Okay, case in very good condition. All very good. Ebony, very good. There you go. Well, there you go. A working clavichord there. Obviously, contemporary one from 1984, not an original. 3 to 500. Well, not bad if you fancy having a clavichord. Not particularly loud at all, so possibly quite useful for a little home setting. Steinway upright there. Got a Yamaha Grand. Jacques Samuel by Bechstein upright. Got another withdrawn there. Schimmel upright. Bluthner Grand. Jacques Samuel by Kemble upright. Another Steinway Grand there from the 60s. Yamaha upright. Kawai Grand there. Another Bluthner Grand. Steinway upright. Yamaha Grand here from 2010. Let's have a look at that. Looks a bit like the case is red, but I'm not sure if I'm imagining that. A 4-foot 11-inch model GB1 grand piano in bright mahogany case on square tapered legs. Okay, so it may well be that it is actually, yeah, there you go. It is kind of red. It's mahogany. Interesting. I thought it was looking a bit like that from the colours. Casework good condition. Some scratches, all good. Clean, action good. Plastic keys, excellent. The piano plays nicely, and to report the player system is fully working. Okay, it has one of these, you can see it here, the digital player system things. Interesting, very good. Bluthner upright there. Yamaha Grand, another Steinway Grand, Weber Grand, Steingraber Phoenix from 2012. Interesting, I don't know this make, so let's read on this. Something to learn here. From 2012, estimate 25 to 35, so it's a fairly serious kind of price there. Looks like at least part of the music stand is some kind of interesting burl, maybe walnut or something like that. 7-foot 6-inch model 232 grand piano in a bright ebonized case with fretwork music stand raised on square tapered legs. The instrument features a carbon fibre soundboard. Oh, interesting. Ultra high-tech D3D action and a maple veneered interior. Okay, curious. Okay. Casework, excellent. Frame, pin, stringed and soundboard are in excellent condition with the innovative bridges and various appointments associated with the Steingraber Phoenix recreation. Hammers in action, the action is good. It's obviously carbon fibre elements to it. Okay. Keys and keyboard, plastic in excellent condition. General notes. Please note there are 1 or 2 dampers in the bass that will need regulating. They are not quite doing their job in the lowest octave, but apart from that, the piano has the potential to be extraordinary nice. Very good. Yeah, looks like interesting kind of piano I'd quite like to have a look at in person. Alternative materials there. Yamaha upright, got a Boston Grand. Yamaha Grand there, another Bluthner Grand, another Steinway Grand here from 1958. Let's have a look at this interesting upright here. TG Payne, circa 1890, 800 to 1200. Slightly curious decorated case there. An upright piano in painted satinwood case decorated with cherubs, swags and foliate ornament. Okay, interesting. Casework, case which is obviously the better part of the instrument, is in general good order. Frames, pins will need attention. Strings are corroded, as are the pins. Hammers in action. The action is an antiquated spring and loop type, and this will also need major attention. Keys and keyboard, ivory, largely intact. General notes, this is a highly decorative piano, but internally it needs everything doing to it, so that's a big project for someone. Got another Yamaha Grand here, got a Bechstein Grand there, a Turner upright, another Steinway Grand, and we've got some more adverts again. Yamaha upright there, a John Broadwood from the 1990s. Okay, let's have a quick look at that. John Broad 1990s, let's see, 5-foot 2-inch there. Casework, very good condition. Strings, soundboard, etc. all good. Plastic. This is a piano that has been very nicely made. Okay, interesting comment. Let's carry on. Ritter upright, another Steinway Grand there from 1908. Petrov upright, another Steinway Grand. Yamaha upright. Oh, let's have a look at this Steinway Grand from 1892. Say 6'2", 85-note Model A grand piano in a bright rosewood case. Fluted elephant legs. Okay, interesting. Casework is good. Strings and soundboard have gone under restoration. Action is good. Ivory, but in good condition. This is a lovely piano. Okay. Bluthner Grand there. Another Steinway Grand. That's a very plain looking Steinway there from 1921, isn't it? That's case acceptable, but tired in certain areas. Interesting. Needs a bit of work. This one. Not the most beautiful looking piano, is it? Yamaha upright, Bluthner Grand, Ibach upright, Yamaha Grand there. Another Steinway Grand, Yamaha upright, Bechstein Grand, Steinway upright there. Another Yamaha Grand. Another Steinway with a slightly kind of interesting case there. Rosewood case. 14 to 18 there, the estimate. Interesting. See what else you got here. Another Steingraber Phoenix here. Wow, 2. Quite a lot. Model 5'6" model 170. Very interesting. Action carbon fibre. A magnificent piano. Interesting. So another kind of modern-ish piano there. Interesting cased Steinway here from 1906. Model O Grand in satinwood. Ivory keys there. Potentially a lovely piano that needs nothing more than a little fettling. Okay. Yamaha upright. Kawai Grand in white, or kind of creamy white. Another Steinway Grand there. Oh, an Erard. Let's have a look at the Erard here. Erard upright from 1900, 5 to 700. Casework is in an interesting condition and all intact apart from a few small areas of veneer loss. This piano, which deserves restoration, will be a labour of love, so all in all a wonderful conservation piece. Okay, interesting to see any Erard instruments, I think. Steinway Grand there from 1911. Bentley upright, another withdrawn. Steinway upright. Feinbach by Petrov Grand, Yamaha upright. Steinway from 1913. Let's have a look at this one. Look at the case on that. Light mahogany case for this one. 8 to 10,000. And the keys and keyboard ivory, a little dirty. Action needs a little bit of attention, I think. So not too bad. Bechstein upright, another Steinway Grand, Yamaha upright. Bluthner Grand, another Steinway Grand, Yamaha upright, another Steinway Grand there. Let's have a look at this one. 1997, 45 to 55,000. It's a 6'11" Model B grand piano, bright ebonized case. Casework in good condition, needs nothing more than a light buff. Frames, pins and soundboard excellent. Hammers in action very good. Keys plastic in very good condition. Please note the stool is in mahogany, so it does not match the piano. This is a wonderful piano in super condition and represents a very good opportunity. Okay, interesting. Got some more adverts here. And an upright by Yamaha. Another Yamaha Grand here. Another Steinway Grand. Another Yamaha upright. Steinway Grand. Kawai upright in white. Yamaha upright. Petrov Grand there. Steinway from 1913 there. Let's have a look at this. And we've got a 5'10" Model O. Let's just have a look here. The piano has been rebuilt to a very high standard. It sounds magnificent and plays well. Another interesting Steinway here, smaller model this one. 5'1" Model S Crown Jewels Collection. Okay, interesting. Bright Hewwood veneered case. Yeah, it's quite interesting. It's quite a nice. Oh, it's quite a nice case actually. Quite like that. It's quite a nice looking piano. Casework's superb condition. A very striking piano. Yeah, definitely. I agree. It looks nice. That. Yamaha upright. Bluthner Grand here. Steinway upright. Steinway Grand. Jack Samuel upright. Steinway Grand again from 1984. Striker upright there. Steinway Grand. Yamaha upright. Another Yamaha Grand. Steinway Grand, Yamaha upright, Ritter upright. It's an interesting one. Little Baldwin here. upright piano in a walnut spinet style case. Yeah, quite a sweet little thing. So general notes: this piano has a half sostenuto fitted. Okay, interesting. See what else we got here. Another Steinway Grand, Yamaha upright, another Steinway Grand. Oh, okay, let's have a look at this. A Harker Grand here, 1 to 2000. 5'3" grand piano in a burl walnut case on turned legs, fitted with a non-working self-playing system. Okay, so it needs a bit of working. Tidy and nice looking piano. It plays remarkably well. Interesting case, isn't it? That's quite a nice case to it. So it needs a little bit of TLC, but quite a nice looking piano there. Withdrawn lot here. Yamaha upright. Got another Steinway Grand. Another Steinway Grand here. Oh, and another Steinway Grand. Beckstein upright. Steinway here. Interesting kind of red kind of cases. Looks like chinoise kind of bits here. Yes, here we go. Wow, I'm getting pretty good at this stuff, and I haven't looked at this catalogue before, so that shows that I am regularly looking at auctions enough to recognise things. So yes, a model, a 5'10" model O grand piano in a red lacquered chinoiserie decorated case, so kind of Chinese influence, so chinoise kind of style that you sometimes get in furniture of that period and a little bit before. Yeah, it's quite curious, quite striking, that one. Casework. The case is unusual but acceptable. There are areas of lacquer lift and polish breakdown and general restoration will be required. Alternatively, the case can simply be left. Solid with all the parts. Action is again in solid. Keys are ivory, good condition. This is an unusual looking piano which can either be restored or indeed left and enjoyed as is. Yeah, really curious. Don't recall seeing a Steinway piano in that colour with that kind of case before, but I think I've seen some other instruments with that kind of case, and I think that was the last lot. Yeah, that was 135. So there you go, that's the Piano Auctions catalogue there for June the 13th. Actually fairly interesting. I do like it when there's some of the older instruments, and sometimes they do have historical harpsichords and things, but not in this particular one. But otherwise a solid auction, so I'll put a link in the description as always. Check it out and see what you think. Cheers, bye.